Electric bills are up for everyone this month. Some homeowners saw their Fairport electric bills go up to nearly $1,000. News 10 NBC's Aaron Mahan looked into what's going on.
Fairport Electric does not set the prices, it just delivers the energy. The village manager here at Fairport tells me that the state manages the market. And those higher prices you're seeing come from increased demand. Right now, what we're seeing is that increase in demand growing at a rate faster than the grid can provide for. Village manager Brian White tells me that the company expects increased demand in the winter. But this winter saw both an increase in the severity and the longevity of cold temps.
So when that supply that's interrupted due to just demand being more than what it can handle normally, other generating entities need to come online in an effort to meet that demand. And so when you're trying to do that, those costs could be high because you're trying to do it on demand. I need that power right now at whatever that cost is and what it's valued at through the market.
White says base costs stay the same for the company's 20,000 customers. What changes is when they need to purchase supplemental power. That costs the company more, which is reflected on your bill. Amy Fabrizio owns both a home and a business in Fairport. She says that her home is all electric and new. Both bills went up about 50% this month. She says that it costs the same to heat this 700 square foot shop as it does to heat her entire home.
I think that's because this is an older building and, obviously the door opens and closes a lot more and I don't have as an efficient heating system here as I have in my house at home. So that was actually more shocking to me was the cost here in my business.
Other homeowners that I spoke to in Fairport told me something similar to Fabrizio. They mentioned that they liked the idea of the state going green, but these higher prices made it feel like people were bearing the consequences of the state's poor planning. Folks didn't have any blame to place with the electric company. They understood where these prices were coming from and why for the most part, but they were looking for some form of accountability in the future, especially if we experience more severe winters like this past one. Reporting in Fairport, Aaron Mahan, News 10 NBC.
Fairport Electric says the bills customers receive over the next 4 weeks will reflect January prices. So if you're still waiting on your bill, keep in mind it's from last month's usage.